What's up, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America, planet Earth. I say that every day. Everybody fucking hates that. But fuck you. I don't give a shit. Back with another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. Jim, to me, is the sexy, just hard-nippled, devastatingly handsome GothHop Romeo. What's up?
What's going on, everybody?
And with us, apparently, on the... I had to cut him off. Because if you don't cut him off, he just goes. With us on the opposite side, and it has nothing to do with lighting or now that it's March and it's no longer February. Beautiful, sexy, lovely, talented Valance. I see what you think now. Of course, I was talking about Layla. We love Layla and Valance. They're back. Amanda Nini is on assignment tonight. She is at the Hofbräu house, getting all fucked up and tuned up.
You don't want to tell them what you told me?
I don't want to tell them. She said, she goes, oh, where's Amanda at tonight? I said, oh, they're upset. She quit the show because we were in a grocery store and I asked her for a hand job. And she got offended. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, so I think so.
And he's like, oh, sometimes they can be convenient. He's like, sometimes they don't appreciate it. That's why I'm not allowed near playgrounds. Guys, we got a good show. We are here at Gorman's Pub in Brentwood, PA. Aaron, what's so significant about Gorman's Pub?
We had tournaments here before, beer pong, Bar-jutsu, beer pong. We've had past events here. We've had podcasts here.
What is this, the birthplace of? Sorry. I was impressed that you got the tournament thing. This is the birthplace of Bar-jutsu Championship Beer Pong and
That's
home. And this is where we filmed the pilot at AT&T Sportsnet. It got shut down because of the stupid COVID. Fuck it.
I remember before the COVID.
You remember before the COVID, we were coming down here?
Yeah.
You were hitting on trannies. Layla Paige.
Every time.
We get into the news. Before we get into the news, Layla made a comment, and I'm not buying it. Because go ahead. I want you to, I said, she goes, do they sell liquor? And I said, yeah, it's a bar. They sell liquor.
You said, do they sell cheap
Well,
drinks?
I said, I guess, oh yeah.
Drinks cheap.
And I said, they do anything here. And she goes up and she's like, can I have a high noon? They're like, we don't have that here. I'm guessing they didn't know what it was. But she's like, Porco fucking lied to me. She's like, they don't do shit here. And I'm like, well, what is it? She's like, it's like vodka and juice. And Valance goes, I do believe they have those things.
I was like, then go ask for a high noon. She told me no.
Brandy, can I have a high noon? What? She
I
said
told you.
She said no. But is she gonna come in and say hi? Brandy, I need you for a minute. Valance, you need I need you to dip so she can sit down. We're gonna do an intro. You're gonna sit on.
I look like shit.
That's perfect. It's awesome. Guys, I'm really excited. We'll do this real quick because she is working. We are just very honored to be back here at Gorman's Pub with the new owner, the beautiful, lovely, curly-haired Brandy. How do you pronounce it? I always Slagansky. I fucked it up at the funeral last time. Oh, I'm sorry. But Brandy Slagansky, I want to thank you for having us here. We are obviously live right now. And we have something coming up for you March 30th here. What is it?
Beer pong tournament.
Beer pong tournament. Big beer pong tournament with Iron City Beer. And while you're here, I want to know why you don't have a high noon.
I don't know why I don't have them because I like them myself.
Is it? Oh, okay. But you know what's in it. I said to Layla, I don't think she knows what's in it. That's why I don't have it.
I like those.
All right. Well, we have high noon. We don't have high noons here.
You can.
But we got other stuff here. We're excited about it. Brandy, I'm going to let you go because your bar is calling you. You're the best. Thank you for having us.
You guys
We'll
are
talk to you soon. I love her shirt. She's got the same thing that we did with the Pornhub thing, but not affiliated with Pornhub. But what's going on with you guys? This is new. We're back here at Gorman's instead of Scarpazi's.
This is a flashback.
It is a flashback. We skipped Scarpazi's last night because I didn't want to start off the week with back-to-back.
It's a lot.
And then what? Next week's going to be shitty because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Is it?
Isn't it? I think it's next week, isn't it?
Coming
Isn't
up.
it,
It's
Mr. News
yeah.
Anchor?
Yes,
Right,
it
then
is.
it's the 16th.
It is the 16th.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday, right?
Right on
Yep,
the
definitely.
So
smack dab on Saturday.
fantastic.
How do you freaking like that?
I don't stuck working. But all right, he's dude, he's chomping his bit. Aaron Romeo, what's
What?
in the news? You piece of
Are Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey breaking up?
Not that I know of. I mean,
Wait,
it
oh,
might
I
be
heard they
happening.
haven't talked in a couple of days.
Disney,
Oh, no.
Disney has
Oh no.
Disney didn't renew their contract, so they have to break up now.
It
Mhm.
almost seems like it's kind of planned or played out, like for the whole season. But who knows?
Well, the Kelsey brother, what's his name?
Jason.
Like
Jason.
his wife was on USA Today or whatever, one of those
Mm.
morning talk shows talking about how she supports his retirement. But what else is she gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean, they're millionaires.
exactly.
No,
Yeah.
go
No.
back to work. You have to keep playing football.
I think he still has more years in him, to be honest.
So Jason Kelsey has retired. Is he
Yeah.
going to pull a Tom Brady and a Gronkowski?
Mm,
He's going to be like,
I don't
May-
think so.
no, yeah.
Nah. I mean, he's like a
He's done.
center. He's a center. He's like, that's a high impact position.
and
The
it's
other guy's like,
He's like
Yeah.
Travis Kelsey.
but you don't do shit.
support.
You snap and go. You go. That's it. You don't do shit. That is the easiest position in football.
he's,
I don't care if you got a nose tackle in front of you or whatever. You go snap. Oh, that's it. Pass block. Pass block. You're not. I was a guard and a tackle and a defensive tackle and defensive end. I did all of that shit. Guard sucked. You're like, okay, here we go, snap, and now I got to run all the way over here, and I got to run blocker for this fucking runner. Bullshit. Center doesn't do dick. I don't care what you say. I don't care who's watching this. The center in football doesn't do shit except be 400 pounds, fat slob, and just sit there. Fucking quarterback doesn't do serious.
Tight ends block too, and fullbacks block.
You got to
That's-
go to tight end.
Thank you.
So the tight end. That's another thing. Tight ends go out, they do their thing. But the guards, I had the worst position. I never left the field. I was on special teams. I was on offense, defense. We played Iron Man.
60-minute man.
I fucking hated football. I played for Shenley High School, and
Shenley.
it sucked because I never left the field. And then when like dudes were like, I'd be like, oh, look at all those second stringers and shit, drinking all the water on the bench. I'm like, oh, it looks so good. I was probably the only kid in high school football that was like, man, why can't I be that dude over there? He looks so comfortable sitting there talking to the cheerleaders, and I got to play. I never left the fucking. I hated it. I resented my coach. If you can't tell, I'm a little passionate about this. I resented football so much. I don't watch it today because I
So
played
why
it.
did you play? How long did you play?
I played it because I was a fat kid, and my doctor was like, dude, you gotta stay active. So I wrestled, I played volleyball, I played ice hockey, I played football. I played my whole high school year,
Okay.
my career. I fucking hated it because they were like, Porco, you're up. So I'll never forget this. And I think I told this on a episode once. I was huge in the Power Rangers.
Okay.
Love the fucking mighty Morphin Power Ranger. But I had practice.
Green Rangers, like the
What
Green
was that?
Rangers.
I did not like the Green
Green
Rangers.
Rangers.
I was actually happy when I heard he committed suicide.
Oh,
That's a little
no.
much. I'm kidding. But Tommy, I loved Power Rangers. So, we had practice every day after school, and I was like, oh God, I gotta walk all the way up the hill. I gotta do this and shit. And I was a starting, player. I started every year. I was just like, I didn't start 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade.
Okay.
I was like, all right, cool. But I started every year. Fucking hated it. And I was like, there's other kids that want to play this game that actually like this game.
And they won't let them in.
My coach knew how much I hated it. He'd be like, Porco, hit that guy. And that's all I knew about the play. So the one day, we're getting ready to play. I don't even know the school that we're going to play. And I was like, there's a new episode of Power Rangers. So I didn't go to practice. I was like, fuck practice. I don't give a shit. Let them put one of the fat bastards in there and play. I don't care. I went home and I'm like, go Power Rangers. And I was like, oh my God. That's the greatest thing ever. And the next day I'm in school. And my coach sees me, and I didn't like my coach. I didn't really care for my coach. Sees me in the hallway, and he's like, "Where the fuck were you yesterday?" And I was like, "Dude, I didn't care. I had no shame." I go, "Oh, look, what do we got here? Oh, no, we got some awesome gear. See, now I gotta get this. Who's your shirt guy? You gotta talk to me. I love it. Thank you. You are the best. Maybe sports this. I love this. Look at that. Look at that hat. I can't wait to wear
It's a good hat.
See it? That's fucking awesome. Dude, they're like better than our hats." But anyways, he saw me in the hallway. I had no shame. I was very uncouth.
Kind of
I
like
said,
now.
yeah, right? Just like
Exactly like now.
he's like, "Where were you?" And I went, "There's a new episode of Power Rangers on." I was like, so I go up, and he's like, "Well, you lost your starting spot this week." And I was like,
What?
"Sweet."
That's all
And
it
he's
takes.
like, "You
Damn.
got 20 laps whenever we get up to the thing." So I was like, "Okay." So I'm up there, I was like, doing my laps. I'm like,
Mhm.
"All right." And I'm not running because, I'm like a fat kid. So I'm like, "All right, whatever." No, 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 no. And then the kid that they put in was so terrible. I laughed. So we go to the game on Friday, and they put him in. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like waving to people, and I'm like, "Hey, everybody!" They're like, "Why isn't Porker lit?" I was like, "Oh, whatever." He lasted 2 plays, and my coach was like, "Porco, get the fuck in there!" I'm like, I was like, "Oh, if I don't know, missing the 2 plays, the first 2 plays of the game would have fucking got me this. I'd watch Power Rangers all season.
Yeah.
It was great."
So did you do that again? Did you do anything else to fuck off and just like fuck you, coach?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I used to blow off practice all the time. At that point, he was just like, whatever he could make. So I always started, and I hated it.
You know what I've always wondered? What happens if a football player has to go to the bathroom like during the Super Bowl? Like, what happens? Do they just piss themselves?
No, I know hockey players used to do that.
They would just
Hockey
pee
players,
themselves.
they used to just because they're sweating all over the place. They
Uh-huh.
just be like, "All right, fuck it." They would just piss. My family's real big into hockey, and I know players used to do that.
Hmm.
But when you're playing and you got the adrenaline running, you're doing all that shit and everything, it kind of shuts down. You kind
Like,
of
especially if it's cold.
yeah. And then you go like fucking halftime.
Yeah.
Halftime, but like your body will hold it, and you won't be like you have so much going on. You'll never be like, "Time out, I gotta pee."
Because I was wondering, I'm like, what would Patrick Mahomes do? Like,
Oh yeah,
literally getting like in the middle of a fucking play, but like, yo, I gotta
I
go
can see
pee.
that. I can totally see
His
that.
hand right there.
But like it's like baseball players, they got the dugout,
Mhm.
so they're just pissing the whole time. This
Yeah.
is shit. They're like, "Oh, let's just take a piss." Whatever. You would know more about that. Hey, what was the date that some pitcher from some team took a shit in the dugout?
It was
Oh,
November.
my God. I was gonna say better, Megan. It's awesome. All right, we strayed from the formula. Aaron, what else is in the news?
Parrot fever. There's a thing called parrot fever that's going across Europe, supposedly. Like, whatever. I don't know if it's similar to the bird flu or,
So people that have pet parrots, fuck them.
whatever's going on there. Apparently that's something else.
If you have a pet parrot in the world, you're an asshole.
So it's
Don't give
a
shit.
sickness? Okay.
It's
That
the
would
new
not-
thing.
Yeah.
Parrot
So,
flu.
So I don't know if it was like jungle fever and people just buying parrots lot now or you
that's not what it is.
but it's when you want something that
But-
maybe I don't know,
So,
whatever.
so they were nervous that people were their pet parrots dying.
Yeah.
That's
people,
that's what we're left with.
like spreading the flu from the parrots.
I don't care. It's a fucking. They got a cat and a dog. I don't give a shit about it.
Canadian coast is flooding. More flooding. They talk about California slowly inching away each year.
You know what they say? California knows how to party. Thank you for laughing at that. What?
California
It's
love.
just- oh my!
There, he got it.
Terrible.
He's there now.
So California is what? Drifting off. They're going to be an island now.
In a
gotta break away.
republic, they tried to make them a republic. That, right?
Creeping me out.
That's true. That's like rumors. At least they wanted to make it into like 2 different states. Yeah,
I think Florida will do that first.
Florida.
Yeah,
I could. That would be interesting.
that would be interesting.
Let's get into the one I love. He loves this every week. Politics. Who dropped out of the race? Come on, dude. You don't know?
Mhm.
Have you not been paying attention?
No, I have not.
Nikki
I've
Haley,
stayed-
finally
Haley's
dropped
dropping
out.
out.
Oh, woman.
Oh, they all
I
do.
said that. Nikki Haley was beat in South
You
Carolina.
didn't
No,
say
she
that.
dropped out.
You're right.
She dropped out today,
I
right?
didn't know she. Yeah,
She
yeah,
dropped out
yeah,
this
so,
morning. She was like, "Fuck it."
unaware of
They're like, "You gonna endorse Trump?" And she was like,
Nope.
"Hmm."
because she was beat bad, and I guess, of course, that's going to affect you. You're not going to. Who's going to want to have it drama?
Well, I was surprised that she didn't endorse him because, like, that's totally like what everybody else does, even if
But
you
what
don't
does an
like.
endorsement do? I mean, honestly, if I go, "Hey, I endorse this," people are gonna go, "I don't give a shit."
I think it just leaves room for her to endorse someone else.
So you're telling me, that, like, the guy comes in and rapes some chick and, like, does a line of blow on the fucking table, and he takes a baby and he's like, "Oh, look at this baby," and throws it over a bridge. But if somebody
Oh my
famous comes in and goes, "You know what? I endorse that
Jeez.
dude," they're gonna go, "Yeah, he threw that baby off the bridge, but fuck it, we'll vote for him."
Like in politics, I don't like most of her followers will then like be like, okay, well she's going for him now, so I'll go with him now. So that pretty much prevents most of those people that used to support
She's
her
not doing that.
from now going to support him. So she can still sway her supporters to go somewhere else
So who's going
if there
to?
was someone else.
So he's gonna get the GOP nomination.
He's,
hope.
he's friends with
You know,
Kennedy.
who I hope right now?
right?
See, I thought it was going to be him and Kennedy running. I hope it's that Tim Scott dude like that guy. I think that would be a strong run. I just can't. I can't. This is why. I'll tell you guys right now. I don't like talking politics, but it is what it is. But the fact that 4 years ago I spent $4.15 on the number 4 at McDonald's, and now it's $11. I don't even get an extra
It's
hash
about to
brown.
go up some more because
Lower-
all those cows caught fire in Texas.
Lower taxes.
Cows caught fire, spontaneously combusting cows.
No, those wildfires in Texas.
I thought you said cows.
But the wildfires
That's a
were
lot
like
of ground
a lot of the cows.
Good one. Good one. Lot of cows.
There should be better wages to coincide with the inflation or something with the inflation to kind of like level out
Can't do
to
that. You can't do it. You
okay,
can't raise one.
destroy
You
the
can't raise
economy.
one to make the other thing work. It doesn't
It's
work that
not.
way. People just need to stop being greedy.
Mhm.
You know, a Big Mac should not cost $7. I shouldn't have to fill out a loan application just to get a family meal in KFC.
Create your own big meal.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, I shouldn't have references whenever I want to go get a Gatorade. It's terrible. It's completely off.
A breakfast bowl even costs a lot. Like those breakfast bowls, Dean's.
It does. Let's
Why don't you just go to Aldi and buy them for $3?
I love Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just Aldi. It's not Aldi's. Everybody pluralizes. Why do you pluralize Aldi's?
I said Aldi.
Huh?
I
You
didn't,
said
I didn't
Aldi?
put an S, yeah.
He said that you pluralize it.
No, I do. I never said it. But no, yeah, it's good.
You're doing such a good job tonight. I fucking love it. Let's skip the news right now.
Yeah,
Okay, Layla, what's going on in the world of Layla Paige?
Not shit.
We're not going to talk about what you told me not to talk about. I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just talking about like wrestling news. This is what because you don't watch wrestling.
No, I don't.
Thank you for the dramatic
I've
answer.
watched videos of it on YouTube, like past.
Awesome,
yeah,
fantastic.
but, yeah.
All
Well,
right.
apparently somebody was in attendance for that Sting's last match or whatever with Darby Allin.
Okay, perfect.
Somebody's trying to sue because they got like a shard of glass like in their eye or their face or something like that. Even though they do a warning before the show even starts, like, hey, you're sitting in the front row, be prepared.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And that warning, and I just bit my tongue, and it hurts like shit. That warning has been out there since the dawn of time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even like when God created man, he said eventually you guys are going to do this thing called professional wrestling. People are going to be into it. Just know that if you're sitting too close, you're going to get
Shit might happen.
it's fucking awesome. But who do you work? Who was his last match?
Sting. It was like the Bucks, the Young Bucks.
It was a 3-way.
No, it was no, it was a tag team match.
Who was his tag team partner?
Darby Allin.
Mm.
Who?
I know Sting.
I know Sting.
Listen, everybody knows
I
who
don't
Sting is.
follow the
That
wrestling
wrestler.
anymore.
Listen, you are our wrestling aficionado.
Mm-hmm.
You're the guru. You're a go-to person.
Do you wrestle?
No, I've dabbled.
Oh, okay.
For those that may or may not know, to answer Valance's question, she is an upcoming superstar.
Mhm.
She was formerly of AEW, should be. You have, I'm going to say this now, we're live. Uh, you have an amazing lower body. Have you seen these pictures?
I've seen one picture.
I have them posted in my room.
Yes, I
Hold up.
seen
And
it.
not for pornographic reasons, although they are borderline. I look at them and I go, why can't I do that to my legs? They're amazing.
Okay.
So whoever's watching this right now, you're missing out not booking this role. I need you to get back into the ring. I need you to start getting the rust off and start hitting the ropes again, taking the bumps, because you are. I would love to see you work. If you had to, who would you work? If you had a chance right now, they said, "Hey, we're gonna book this match. Pick who you want to work. Who you gonna work?"
Meaning,
As in, like they say, "All right, we got a female worker. She comes in. Who would you like to wrestle?"
would I wrestle?
I gotta see. I gotta stop saying work.
Yeah, you do.
I've been out of the business for a while, and I still talk like that. But yeah, and you have to say for the smart marks in the crowd, they're like, "Oh, I know she's a worker." Who would you wrestle? I'm gonna guess before she says it, and I don't even know who this person is, but I see her face and I think she's hideous. But
Don't you dare say Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, there it is.
Oh, man.
She's is she a dude?
not
She's a dude.
hideous.
No, she's not.
She's not trans.
No, she's not.
What is she?
She's fine as hell.
She is an androgynous goddess.
I don't know what that means. No, she's not androgynous. She definitely looks like a dude.
Androgynous is
Means
where they
angelic. They're like male and female. Did you know? He knows this. Hall and Oates.
Mhm.
You know about Hall and Oates? You know who Hall and Oates are?
Yeah, 80s.
Mm-mm.
Oh, here she comes.
have. Yeah.
Watch out for something, whatever.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, Danny. So Hall and Oates came out.
Uh-huh.
You know, and their manager said, "Yo, we're in a weird time right now, so we're gonna do something new. You guys are gonna be androgynous." And they're like, "What?" They're like, "You're gonna attract females. You're gonna attract males." And they're like, "Whoa." We like the vagina.
It's all about selling. You
But
gotta,
the manager was like, no. Yeah, we're gonna make you so pretty. You'll be the first androgynous band.
Yeah.
So they were androgynous.
Wow.
And they were like, this is weird.
I didn't know
Which-
they were the first.
Which makes sense because when I was a kid and I would
Or
watch them and I'd be like,
androgynous.
why am I
Never seen
tingling down there? But Rhea, is that her thing? She's androgynous?
And that's what I.
Well,
like
she's
to
got a
say.
lovely Adam's apple.
Shut up.
she's gorgeous.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, so like realistically, I'd probably pick Jade Cargill.
Don't know who that is.
And she was AEW homegrown and I got switched to WWE recently. She debuted at the Royal Rumble.
Is that I
Strong
saw
fucking black girl, white
no,
hair.
see, I don't know who that is.
And then my other would be Rhea Ripley, but I'd probably just lay there and just be like, okay, down for the count, step on my face.
You know what? I'm gonna have to sit down and watch some recent wrestling. I watched it. This guy invited me to a pay-per-view a couple years ago,
Mhm.
and I kept telling him, he's like, dude, you gotta come over. He's like, bring your kid. She can hang out with my kid and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll be cool. He's like, yeah, we're watching a pay-per-view, and I was like, no. But we went anyway, because I like it. Brandon, I'm talking about you. So we go over and he's like, he's all excited and stuff. And I'm like watching it. And I go, this is trash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the whole concept of professional wrestling is just out the window. They don't care.
Really?
No.
No storytelling, no nothing. It's poop. It's
When was this?
football.
When was this?
Oh, this had to be, it was like 3-4 years ago, something like that.
So like during COVID.
No. Wait, was it
It
COVID?
was right.
It was
probably
probably right
roughly
before
right
COVID.
after COVID.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Because I used to watch wrestling, and then I stopped, and I started again, and then I stopped. But either way, but I feel like there is a big difference in it now as opposed to pre-COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had to get away from like some of the big production because of smaller arenas and audiences or whatever.
I'm telling you now, it's trash.
I mean, I believe you. I'm with you. But it might rise to glory again.
I don't see it. I can't see it. There's no the product is so sour. There's no names out there. Roman Reigns, he's been champion for how
Like
long?
4 years.
For like 4 years, and he's garbage. He's El Garbino. He's trash. The only reason he is because he's The Rock's nephew or whatever.
So I guess he
Oh,
like
really?
tried to drop the title at some point, but production and stuff wouldn't let him because
They're like,
it
no,
was,
you
it
sell.
was, it was starting too many having the ratings were sky high.
No.
Yeah, they're like, you sell
Think
merchandise. You
about
put
the
asses
polls. The polls. What do you think?
Who the fuck are the Pauls?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul is an incredible wrestler. I'm not
Oh,
even gonna lie.
yes, I will give you that. Because I actually, it's
Like he's
funny.
better than half the
I
roster.
know that like Jake and Logan Paul.
Jake Paul's a good,
I actually like
underrated boxer.
I like Logan. I don't like Jake.
I like them both because I used to watch that. What was that? The Zardvark?
You like him because they're controversial as fuck.
Yes.
Yes, but
That's
they
right.
own it. They're not fake about it. They're like, all right, whatever, dude. Blah, 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 blah. But I heard that he's an excellent worker.
Like he found his
Excellent
calling with
wrestler,
WWE.
you
I'm
mean?
not gonna lie.
Excellent wrestler.
I'm
Literally,
sorry.
watch one of his
I'm
matches,
sorry. I will
I'm
stop.
just making sure.
I will stop using
The way you said it that
industry
time, I wasn't
terminology.
sure.
Yeah,
I thought
he's
you
a
meant
great.
Yeah, no, go watch
he's a
one of his
great-
matches.
work
He's
ethic.
absolutely incredible.
I heard
he
that he's
found
really good.
he found his calling with WWE
And
for sure.
but the best part is that dude can cut a promo like nobody. He's perfect on the mic, and that's why I liked him before he got into WWE.
Mhm.
I was like, man, this guy's really good.
He had a personality before that.
Yeah, exactly. They're great. Anybody that can cut a promo can eventually evolve into being a great wrestler.
And so is the Miz still a
He's
wrestler?
Yeah,
shit.
he's a jobber.
He's
What's a
shit.
jobber?
A jobber is basically the one that takes the losses all the time.
He
Oh,
used to-
really?
He makes
used-
the other wrestlers.
when I would go to AIW live in Cleveland,
Mhm.
and I would go work shows, he would show up like with his dad,
Yeah.
because he's from Cleveland, and like try to get booked on the show. And they were like, dude, we don't have room for you. We don't want you. Nobody cares about you. You're shit.
So was
And
this
then he-
before he did his MTV thing?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it went. No,
Okay.
it was like around the same time. But he would go. He went, and then he went on MTV with that stupid belt.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's
Oh my god, he was so funny.
like, this guy's such a loser. But he's like mentally challenged. He's if you ever like talk to him, I'm sure. And now like the money got to him and everything. Who ever thought the marketing genius that was like, hey, we're gonna put the strap on the Miz. Must have had suicidal tendencies because you don't do that. It was insane. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. See, this is I'm talking about. Get in the wrestling talk. I fucking hate it.
Remember Mabel and Moon?
I do. I definitely
Texas Polaroid.
Everybody says that Mae Young was a tough ass bitch.
do. Mae Young was cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Horny as ever. She was like she grabbed everyone. Like hey, oh, she was great. But those guys in those times, that was the best.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that just they knew how to work. They knew how to cut promos and stuff and everything. Today, it's just shit.
I feel like the only old head that may still have like another run left in him is Stone Cold.
Now he's done.
Oh, well, obviously, but I think he could, pop in like every pay per view or something like that. I think he still has. I think he still has. Bro, shut up. Ric Flair don't got nothing.
Ric Flair can barely get into the ring.
He can barely say, woo.
He's gonna eventually turn into this guy.
But like it was just different back then.
Did you see the promo that he did with AEW the other day? So like it was the Bucks in the ring, and he was trying to they were trying to get him to turn on Darby Allin, and he goes and pokes one of them in the eye. I'm like, that eye poke took like 3 to 5 business days.
Oh, really? Oh, terrible. Just awful. It's
It was just
embarrassing.
awful.
Like when I would do these indie shows, and I'd get a call and it'd be like Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov. You don't even know these guys are.
I know Iron Sheik.
But they would call me and be like, "Hey, come pick me up at the airport." So I would like drive these dudes around and stuff and everything. And it was borderline embarrassing because I was like, "Dude, I grew up watching these guys. I like."
Oh, and they're like, oh.
Now they get in your
different.
car and they're like, "Give me some Vicodin." And I'm like, have
It's
any?
like along the lines of "Don't meet your heroes."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I said that about Bret Hart. I was a big Bret Hart mark. Finally met him, and I was like, this guy's a
See, a
fucking
lot of the homies at AEW are really nice. There's only one I didn't like.
cool.
Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Mhm.
He's a fucking prick.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, he's an asshole. But I'll tell you, and I again going back to stuff I've said before. I remember the first name that I met in the locker room. I was at NWA East, PWX,
Hmm.
and Greg the Hammer Valentine. Do you guys know who that is?
No.
He was an old Intercontinental Champion, and that's what I was getting to. I was talking about belts, putting the belt on his and stuff. I'll never forget. I was like, holy shit! I'm working my first show. Greg the Hammer Valentine is in there, and I'm like, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm gonna meet this guy. So I walk in, and I see this fat, drunk slob trying to put his boots on. Walk up, I'm like, Mr. Valentine, I'm Van Hughes. I go to shake his hand. He looks up. He's like, I look down. He's got his boots on the wrong feet. That was when I was like, I can't believe I just entered this business.
Yeah.
And then throughout the years, I met so many people. And then when I started traveling with New Jack, it just snowballed. I met everyone. But getting back to like the Miz, it bothered me when they put the strap on him. Because it was like, why would you give such a prestigious title to somebody like that? And then, like, you know,
What
back in
title
the
did
day,
he have?
he was the world champion.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like
But like back
the
in the
big
day,
kahuna.
Oh, wow.
in like the late 80s, early 90s, the real championship belt of the WWF was the Intercontinental belt. That was the main event title.
Okay.
So the world title, which went on Hogan, and then, whoever storyline he was doing, would go on him, and that was it. It was like, oh, the world championship's fine. But to the boys in the back,
Mm-hmm.
that belt, that Intercontinental belt, that meant something.
Okay.
That meant you were the fucking shit. Kurt Hennig, Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, the names. Just as much as I can't stand the piece of shit, I got a new fight with Honky Tonk Man. He was a fantastic Intercontinental champion. They put it on Gold Dust, and everybody was like, I can't believe they just shattered the image of this belt. Dustin Reynolds is a fantastic worker. So that belt was reserved for the guys in the back that was like, no. We're the actual shit of this company. And if you go back and you look at it, late 80s and the early 90s, and you look at the list of the champions, you're like, oh my God, these were the true fucking superstars. That's how they determined it. They said, all right, we're going to keep the real guys with this belt than the fucking schmucks.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like even when they put it on Ultimate Warrior, it was like,
Which one? World or Intercontinental?
Intercontinental.
Okay.
So he came out and he did a squash match. It's sad that I know this. I have like useless knowledge like Aaron Romeo. But he came out and squashed Honky Tonk. Honky Tonk was champion for like over a year, and he did a challenge to anyone. He's like, anybody in the back want to come challenge me for this? And Warrior came out and squashed him in like 10 seconds. And it was like, that's it. And I believe that was the beginning of the downfall of that strap. Because it was, after that, it meant nothing. More of a prop.
Okay.
Like the world title has always been a prop. No matter what you do, that's a prop. That's just something that you're doing for a storyline. But the real title was the Intercontinental belt. Never been the same. Miz was Intercontinental champion, was he
Yeah, I
not?
believe so.
He was also like 48-time tag team champion.
Yeah. With like
But-
48 different people.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not like it was when I used to watch it, and I stopped watching it. I still have tons of DVDs. WrestleMania 3.
Did you watch the cartoon?
Which, oh yes,
Back in the...
rock and roll and wrestling or whatever it was, the WWF stuff.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I watched that. That's when wrestling was good, but it's just shit now. Once WCW started dying out, it's over. It's fucking over. There's no redemption. Stuff. Sorry, you got me on a rant, guys. This is why we don't talk about wrestling. New World Order.
It's getting inside.
But that's why we don't talk about wrestling on this, because I won't shut the fuck
Go
up.
on forever.
It's like him with sports.
I know. It's like you with sports. Lance, I love your hair.
Thank you.
Show the folks at home. That's what I'm talking about. What else is going on? What do we got going on?
Why are you asking me?
Besides, I want to find out what's going on in your lives.
My life.
That's like, why don't you ask him?
I don't know. I'm not doing too much. Just working right now, trying to buy a house or two this year.
Nice.
I'm writing a book. I'll be out later this year, maybe.
Really? Wow.
So I'm just chilling now.
I'm digging it. What's the book about?
It's about what we do at work.
Oh,
So
I want to talk about it on here,
right.
but I dig that.
Yeah.
And if you guys watching know, you know. If you know, you know. It is what it is. What's that? That's pretty. Is it fictional?
It's based on true events, but no real names. Details might have been changed to protect the privacy.
Protect innocent, not so innocent. I dig that. I like writing books. People keep telling me they're like, you got to write book 2. So when I wrote my book, I wrote 3 follow-ups to it,
Mm.
but I just haven't published it yet. I'm like, first one was a big hit. I think I'm kind of afraid to release the second one because I think it's gonna flop. The first one came out 2014. It hit the stores, so that was 10 years ago. Kind of like, do I want to,
Well,
I want to put the sequel out?
what's it cost to write a flop?
Well, it didn't cost me shit. I got my.
Exactly. So just do it.
But now, I mean, now it's easy. You go to Amazon, you self-publish. It's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
You make a lot more money that way.
Ooh.
But was that your hand under there?
No.
That's good. But that's good. You're working on.
Yeah. Well, it's one of 3 projects, but yeah, it's coming out hopefully this year, later this year.
I like it.
Right.
You got the artist doing the pictures and shit.
I don't think there's gonna be any pictures.
Gotta have pictures.
Well, I'll think about that. I'll take that in consideration.
Gotta have explicit pictures.
We'll talk about that.
So things I do want to talk about. Last night we were at Game On in Carnegie, formerly 99 Bottles, formerly Pizza.
Okay.
It was funny. I walked in there last night. I'm like, anybody else want a deep dish?
Damn, I wish I would have went.
Oh, it's great. So I'm checking it out. They had asked me, they're like, can you come down and check it out? We'd like to do a show here. So I'm like, okay. So I'm walking around, and throughout the years, we've done cornhole, we've done beer ball, we've done what's the shuffleboard. So
Mhm.
we've done shuffleboard. Anything that is like a bar game, we've done. One thing that I've wanted to do the whole time was a puck bowling tournament. So I go in the Game On, I'm walking around, I'm looking at this place. I'm like, yeah, we'll come film an episode. Like we're doing here at Gorman's Pub, Brentwood, lot 51, 15227. Wow. And I walk around the corner. This boy, what an alley. The single game.
The duck pen?
Yeah, yeah. But no, but like the slider game.
Okay.
The puck.
Okay.
I'm like, this is it. This is what we're gonna do. Doing the show here. So we're gonna have a bowling tournament sponsored by Iron City Beer and Meineke and down in Carnegie, where they're gonna have like 3 guys. So we're gonna have. I'm hoping they put everybody's name in a bucket. If you want to sign up for the tournament, pick 3 people at random, and then we will go at Bar-jutsu Sports. We'll film the puck bowling game. It's gonna be phenomenal.
When is this happening?
As soon as we get everything ready, probably we're doing a tournament here at Gorman's Pub, March 30th. I'm going to say sometime after that in April.
Okay.
If we can get it lined up, we'll do that. But a lot of shit going on. Now that COVID is gone in the past until they bring us the new fucking virus, where you walk into a Wendy's and your dick falls off. But we got it now. My voice again. But we get so much shit, and that's the nice thing. Bars contact us all the time. They're like, "Hey, can you come do this? Come do that." So we are back, ladies and gentlemen, or gender fluid, neutral, whatever. Fuck
People-
Androgynous goddess.
Josh, she's not a goddess.
Yes, she is.
She's a pig.
Oh, no.
I don't like her. I haven't even seen her work. Can she cut a promo? Maybe we should have you cut a promo on the show.
Oh God.
I like that idea. I second that.
I cut good promos. I cut promos every day though. I still practice, even though I don't work anymore. Even though I don't wrestle anymore, I go to work and I cut a promo every morning.
Huh.
All right, motherfuckers! I'm like, I love it. It's great. It's fantastic. All right there, bored.
A little bit.
Right, a little bit.
What's that going on?
Working on some projects. I wrote a full-length song. That actually feels good.
Oh shit!
I
Sorry.
have, like a song, well, obviously song, but it's like pages and pages, and I
Sorry,
like
Paige.
break it into four different songs, 4 different parts.
The rest
got
is
it.
still unwritten.
No, the rest.
Good reference. Good one. I got something for you next week. Back at Scarpazi's. I think we're gonna try it. Scarpazi's, and then here, unless we decide to alternate. But next week, Scarpazi's, the one only, Cut Jones will be live in studio to talk about cut it short films. And he asked me, he said, hey, I was very excited about this. He said, I would really like to work with you guys if you got any projects coming out. I said, son of a bitch. Aaron Romeo, right here, has a project that we've been working on for what, 2 years now?
Mm.
The day in the life of Aaron Romeo. I got to tell you, this guy does some weird shit in
Okay.
his life. You know, like remember the reversible underwear I did? That's great.
That sounds unsanitary.
What?
You know, girls be selling those panties
Oh,
for like.
you're
A
right.
couple years ago,
Oh my God.
a couple years ago, he
Hundreds.
comes to me. He says, "I got this idea. I want to do for a movie." He's like, "It's me, and but it's not me. But it's me not being me, being me, not being me." And I was like,
It's like some Harry Potter shit.
"It's no. It's like
It's
it's so hard to explain."
based on actual events.
So like, it's basically like the camera's following him around. He told me some ideas of some of the like scenes that he's got written. So I'm like, this is great. What it reminded me of is I don't know if you guys remember this. River or not River Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix. He did that movie where he was like, it was a spoof, but he was quitting acting and he was becoming a rapper. And he grew this big beard and stuff and everything. And then at the end of the movie, like nothing's going right, so he just walks into this creek and just keeps walking and like it ends. And it's actually a really good movie, but like everybody was like, dude, he's lost his mind. And after it
Yeah,
came out, he was like, I didn't lose my mind. He's like, that was the point. He was like, that was the point of the character. He was like, I was Joaquin Phoenix playing Joaquin Phoenix who lost his mind.
right.
And it's kind of along the lines of that.
Yeah, okay.
And Cut Jones said he would be more than happy to get on with me.
Really?
So,
Are you serious?
yeah, so we're going to talk to him about that next week. We got so much shit coming up. I can't wait.
Eternal Sunshine and Spotless
My
Mind.
God. Okay, you're just saying words of movies now. So I can do that too. Shaft. But you know what else excites me? Now,
Chains and whips.
chains and whips, turning rats on the nipples.
Yeah. Rihanna reference.
Guess who's going to be hosting the show?
You can totally look like Rihanna on that.
Oh, I say that all the
Yeah.
time. Guess who's going to be hosting the show? We got a special guest, two special guests coming up, hosting episodes coming, in the near future. Layla Paige.
Layla Paige.
I'm down to eventually.
Lance.
We know
So just so we know, say that you did a good job. Amanda Nini did a fabulous job. If you guys had a chance to watch that episode, she just knocked it out of the park. That's a baseball reference.
Yeah, oh yeah. Baseball season's coming. I'm gonna go to some games.
See what you did? Nice girl, shut the fuck up.
Well, what I want is, it's going to be your show. So if you have topics that you want to talk about, that's fine. You don't have to clear anything with me. If you have guests, same thing goes with you.
All right.
So when you guys are ready, you're like, hey, I'm hosting this week. All we do, I'll set it up for you. But you're just, you're the main camera. So I'm excited. And if it has to be in a different bar, if you're like, hey, let's do it somewhere, we'll do it somewhere else.
Mhm.
Fine. But yeah, so I want this to be a rotating period. Because people are like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, all right, sorry, Mom. But I don't want to give that feeling that it's my show.
Yeah.
Not my show. It's our show. It's a Bar-jutsu show.
Okay.
We do for Iron City Beer.
And we could say F you, James.
We say, fuck you, James. I'm like, Anybody ever tell you you look sexy from the side?
Thank you.
So
I wasn't saying it. I was
every
asking you.
host,
Said it.
every host, you have to wear the hat and glasses like the
No,
other
she
host
did
did.
that. She wore hat and glasses. I'm like, you don't have to do that. No, it's your show. Then he wore a cowboy hat. The episode, he's like, all right. He's like, get along, little doggies. He's like, I'm wearing a cowboy hat. He pulls it out. It's a fucking fedora. I'm like, dude, it's not a cowboy hat. Get your head out of here.
Sounds
That's the only thing you were missing was a whip and some leather.
yeah.
Sexy. Love it. You're the fucking best. You have a sister, right?
Yes, I do.
Tell her to come on over.
She might.
It starts with your sister.
To the brother, too. Tell them to come on over. I'm gender neutral.
No, you're not.
Chris Brown. Okay. Chew over. Oh, guys, shit.
Oh,
Guess what?
What?
It's the end of the bill.
Oh, that was quick.
We're at 47 minutes. Oh, you know what? Fuck, we forgot to do a fucking video. I don't have enough time to upload a video. I should have just did another cut it short first.
Are we getting a shot of the week?
No, that is a Danielle thing. And
Okay.
Danielle, we miss you. We're sorry. We will be back with you at Scarpazi's next Tuesday night to do Danielle's shot of the week. But other than that, what are we plugging? You already plugged something, and you're like, Rhea Ripley, she's hot. I'm like, she's hot.
She can step on my throat and call me trash in front of my family.
Is that what she does?
No, I said she can.
She can? I don't
Spit
even
in
know.
your face.
Yep.
Then we
Step
talk.
my face, step my throat, call me trash in front of my family.
You know what? We can get a hold of her and ask her if she'll do that.
So so when I was working in AEW, I got a boot to the face from her boyfriend
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
during like a tag team match.
What's her name?
He,
Hey,
Buddy Murphy.
is that a chick?
No,
I know. Yeah, I think it's.
I'm sorry, but Rhea Ripley's a dude.
no, she's
Rhea
not.
Ripley.
She pees
I
standing
wonder how
up.
her feet look.
I can pee standing up.
I wonder how her feet. Does she
We
have
can all pee standing up.
Outward.
Although,
Can't write your name.
she have nice?
she does have nice. Way to go. Totally.
No, I got a boot to the face from a man during like a 6-man tag team match. CM Punk threw Murphy into my fucking corner. I didn't know it was known as the hot corner. Got out of the way fast enough, and Punk just grabs my hand. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes, dude, I'm fine." He's like, "But are you okay though?" I'm like, "Bro, if you don't get the fuck back in there and get out of my face."
What a piece of shit.
He's so nice.
No,
though.
he's not.
Yes, he
What a
is.
piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. But this is what we're going to do. To set this up, we're going to send this episode to Rhea Ripley. Man, she's going to take it in my ass.
Yes.
She's probably going to sue me for defamation.
Probably.
She's like, I'm not a dude. And then she stands up. She's like, she pees things. She's like, "Fall out there." I personally pee sitting down. Because at the end of the
It's
day, I'm
more
just like,
relaxing.
I don't want to stand here and
You
aim.
take a shit.
Been on my feet all
I don't
day.
always have to. I don't always have to do that. Although I did go to I had drug tested once. And I went in to go take a shit. She's like, no. I said, look, lady, you're not getting a number 1 unless I give you a number 2. So that happened.
Oh, that's
I had to
awesome.
go. I was like,
Yeah.
come on.
I've been there.
But fucking
I like gushing standing up.
What?
I stand. Drinks like a bunch of water. I have a water jug, so then it gushes out,
you know what I do like?
and I'll stand back, and I'm just like, what?
Oh, this one. You know what I do like to do? I like to pee outside.
Like,
I love it.
in your yard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, anywhere.
Killing all the
Kennywood,
plants.
whatever. This shit. But yeah, I'll let my dog out in the middle of the night. It'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning. He wakes me up. He's like, dude. I'm like,
Yes.
what? He's like, I got it. He's like, what do you think? What? Wait until you guys meet Bonnie. You think that I'm making this up? I don't. Husky's just, he's a husky wolfhound.
I love Husky.
He just talks. He doesn't bark.
Mhm.
He's like, oh, and I know what he's saying. He'll come in and I'll be like, what's up, dude? He'll be like, oh, I'm like, you gotta go that bad? He's like, I'm like, all right. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I open the door and he goes out in the yard and I'm like, oh, and we start peeing and he's looking at me and he's like, is that it? And I'm like, so what, dude? So you're bigger than me. So what? He's like, Red Rocket. This went way off.
Yeah, it did.
Of course.
Anyway,
But
promos, last minute plugs.
Yeah, who's got them? Anybody got them? Guys, remember,
GothHop Romeo.
GothHop Romeo, IG, because he doesn't say Instagram. He's too cool for that.
Snapchat.
Snapchat, Grinder.
We're just Snapchatting or besides girls who sell nudes.
Yeah, I know, right?
I have Snapchat. I have 2 Snapchats.
He's got Grinder.
See, are you sure you don't sell nudes on the other one? We got 2
I
Snapchats.
Thought
somewhere.
about it.
I'm just saying, I'm not a girl who sells nudes. That's all
We
I'm
got 2
saying.
Snapchats.
Wait, you said that. What do you got 2 tabs that for? I don't know. I love it. All right. Other than that, let's hit. Fucking remember, guys, March 30th, right here, Gorman's Pub. Bar-jutsu Beer Pong Championship brought to you by Iron City Beer, Sport Clips, and Meineke. Oh, you know what's on the line? I think we're going to try to get 2 championship belts for this one. We got 2 championship belts. We have some championship rings and $100 from Meineke. It's a $100 little credit card.
Hmm.
Would you like credit card? You go in. The oil change.
Get oil
Shabba
change.
spoo.
Yeah.
Shabba. Hey, I'm trying to get some catchphrases. But it's fine. But that's it. Fantastic. So I'm
Fabulous.
very excited.
All right.
Breaking
Don't forget,
great.
March 30th, Bar-jutsu Beer Pong, Gorman's Pub. It's a Saturday night. And then sometime in April, we're going to be doing the puck bowling tournament at Game On in Carnegie. Oh, shit. And supposedly, we have another beer pong tournament coming up at Iron City Beer, Pittsburgh Brewery out in Crate.
Yeah.
It's going to be real fun.
Great.
Other than that, guys, that's it from all of us here at Bar-jutsu and Iron City Beer. Please drink responsibly. Guys, we'll see you next Tuesday. That's not as get it. See you next Tuesday. That's what they call cunts. See you next Tuesday. All right, guys. See you later.